NAB 2025. I'm here doing one of 3 videos on the Net Insight booth, and we're speaking to Paul.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah, hi.
So you're going to tell us something about some security solutions.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. As we're sort of seeing IP being adopted in, at a much higher rate now, what we're basically coming across with a lot of our customers is that there's uncertainty on what the best way to do, how to adopt and how to interconnect broadcast networks.
Okay.
So what we're doing this year is we're talking more at a solution level of how our products can help to solve this. So there's a recommended practice from SMPTE called RP2129, which is basically our products are built off this recommended practice, and we're doing a lot of talking with customers about how it can make their networks safer, essentially.
So I'm interested what could happen, or what do the guidelines dictate could happen, if you like? What are the dangers if you don't?
So it's a good point. I mean, ultimately, if you look at the most basic parts of IT and exclude broadcast from it, security is obviously very huge. So it's a lot of it is making sure that we protect the network. So the big thing is allowing signals that you want to traverse across the network to be the only ones that are traversed. So this is about protecting from overrating networks, because this is something that is fairly common. I think every broadcast engineer out there has
Talking about large file sizes sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Going from when you're expecting a 1.5 gig signal and someone's pressed the wrong button and it's a 3 gig, and we want to our devices will police this to make sure that your network then is not interrupted by silly mistakes like that.
I mean, like in basic terms, you could say, oh, well, it's just a firewall.
It's a media-specific firewall, I think is probably the right way to say, and it's a more cost-effective way than using sort of traditional IP firewall, Cisco or something like that. But it does more than that. The recommended practice is, that's just one example of where it works. It's a lot of it is just about aggregating lots of different content. If you take a broadcaster, for example, that's going to have 10 or 15 different inputs from different service providers and broadcasters, they need to protect for that from this bandwidth, what we just discussed. But also there's more to it than that. You want to make sure that when we bring the signals through into their trusted network in their environment, that those signals are like the correct formats, IP addresses and stuff like that. So it's like a suite of best practices, really.
So your products are, the way you provide your solution, if you like, means that your products conform to this.
Exactly. This recommended practice.
Recommended practice. Yes. Remind me
it's RP2129.
RP2129. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Paul.